You had him attacking Hillary Clinton over her emails. He strengthened penalties over misuse of classified information. He should have known you can't just store government documents at a resort.
I mean, he should have known, and he didn't know, apparently, or maybe he did. We don't know. Regardless of how you slice it, it's either gross negligence or it's intentional recovery of these classified documents and storage in a place that is not actually secure. And I can only imagine that Hillary Clinton is sitting somewhere in her home in Chappaqua stroking a hairless cat right now and laughing, because this is absolutely hysterical that the person who is crying lock her up because she mishandled sensitive information on her private email server is now sitting with a cache of massive cache of documents that are incredibly sensitive and potentially exposes him to criminal liability.
Well, the cat image, I got to tell you, is going to stay with me, Melissa. We know that what she is doing is tweeting out, but her emails and sort of sending people to her site so they can begin to spend money supporting her efforts to bolster democracy. Harry, the search warrant cited 3 statutes, and I don't want to walk through them: the Espionage Act, obstruction of justice, criminal handling of government records. What does that list tell you about this investigation?
That it was all driven. I'm trying to get the hairlessness image out of my head. It was all driven by his cavalier, and more than cavalier, dishonest retention of the documents. Melissa's right that at the inception, maybe he could argue carelessness, but this goes on for over a year, and he get a subpoena. And we learned today a lawyer for him signs a piece of paper, poor guy, saying we've given up everything classified. At that point, he's intentionally keeping extremely dangerous documents of the sort that can bring exceptionally grave harm, that's the term, to the national security. So it's actually a complicating factor now that we want to figure out what's the landscape for what he's exposed to, because they had a separate reason that they had to go in and get the documents that he was lying about. Normally, if you, in the wake of a search like this, you hunker down and get ready for the indictment that's coming soon. Here, because there was a separate reason that may not eventuate. On the other hand, they do have this treasure trove of evidence. Law enforcement will be combing through it, and they will see potential evidence of these 3 crimes. And the ironic twist that you pointed out is one thing, but the other 2, espionage and 1519, heavy hits, 20 years potentially.
Harry, you just threw in an aside there that I want to ask you about, which was talking about the attorney who signed off on this back in June. You said, poor guy. Because I think there are a variety of ways this potentially plays out, right? That person genuinely believed that there were no documents left, or they were led to believe that there were no documents left. I mean, there are a range of options for what happened there, and then the consequences change as a result.
Very true. And of course, for Trump, changes as a result. So that's the first. I say poor guy, but from a prosecutor's point of view, it's what a great fish to catch. Because either way, either scenario you detail, they need to bring him or her in and get the facts. If the person thinks they're innocent, fine, but they need to explain. If they're guilty, they are a prime candidate to cooperate against the bigger fish, the former president of the United States. So this is the sort of thing that the law enforcement side now will really be excited about. That maybe that's the wrong term, but will really be focused on bringing him in and getting him or her to explain just what happened.